Alrighty guys, we are back with another video. It is currently basically 8 p.m. and your boy is bored at home, so let's hit the road, let's do some exploring and hop on my wired freedom. It's been a hot minute since the last time I actually got on this bike, and as you guys can probably tell, I swapped out my handlebars to a more sportier mountain bike style kind of handlebars, and I'm not gonna lie, I love it so much more. Game plan is we're just gonna do some exploring around Hollywood and probably hit up Melrose, probably hit up near the Grove, near the Pan Pacific, and just see what's popping, see if it's busy. I also just replaced the motor on this bike, which was a bit of a pain in the butt, but I got it done. So hopefully we should have a fresh start here. Fresh controller, fresh motor, so we should be good to go for a while. Let's get ourselves a little bit of a top speed run. Keep in mind we are at 50% battery. Let's see how fast we get going here. We're going 34, 35, and of course we got stopped by the stop sign here, which does suck, but it's okay. Let's put our gears back up so we can actually pedal and get this bike going. It's so funny when I remember how powerful this bike actually is. I always underestimate it because it looks like an actual bike. You wouldn't think this thing has so much power, but look at us right now. We're going 36 and we're climbing a little bit, slowly but surely. We're actually going a little bit uphill right now, but this thing climbs like a monster. This thing's a little beast. And one of the best things, one of my favorite things about this bike is it actually looks like a freaking e-bike. Or should I say it looks like an actual bike, which most e-bikes don't. Most e-bikes these days have that moped style look, which I don't necessarily hate, but I just feel like it's kind of annoying because it limits where you can ride your bike. When I was getting this bike, I originally wanted an e-bike that was as powerful as a Surron. Obviously, this bike isn't necessarily close, but it's got a 4,000 watt motor. It goes up to 45, so it's pretty, it's high powered, but it also looks like an actual bike, and you could actually pedal this thing if need be. Now, I'm not saying it'd be the easiest thing in the world to pedal, but you could pedal it, especially if you change the cassette in the back to maybe add some more gears to it. You could definitely pedal this thing around like an actual bike, no problem. Plus, I needed a little bit of a range monster, which this bike definitely has the capability of being. I just like to go full blast all the time, but once in a while, if I actually wanted to go somewhere very far, I definitely could. I would just have to do some more pedaling, which, I don't mind. I'm just used to riding like an absolute hooligan. I'm also using my brand new DJI Mic 2, which I'm pretty excited about, but obviously it's my first time using it, so there's a lot of settings I gotta adjust. I pretty much haven't touched anything on it. I literally just pulled out the box, connected it to my helmet, and here we are. So here's hoping that the audio is a little bit better, a little bit more clear. All right, so game plan right now is we're gonna hop near the Pan Pacific, and I don't think we're actually gonna chill there. We're just gonna ride around the block a little bit, see what we can get into. Just do a little bit of exploring, especially now that it's sunset hours. This is like the perfect weather to ride around. Also good for the bike, so the bike doesn't overheat, especially because I don't want to burn out this motor. That's basically what happened to my old motors. I burned it out. I'll pop up a picture of it when I was changing out the motor. I actually literally saw part of my motor was actually burnt. Like you could see some charring, so I was like, wow, that's crazy. Never knew that actually happened with my bike, but yeah, at least I was able to see it, get it fixed, and acknowledge it, so we're good. But as always, that's why I got to give Wired credit, because I was able to get that new motor from them super fast for completely free. They just keep honoring their warranty over and over again. Wired has definitely got to have one of the best warranties in the market. Like seriously, they fully back all of their e-bikes to the full extent, at least in my opinion and experience. I also probably should have brought some Allen keys with me because my freaking, my disc on this bike for some reason always end up rubbing. I don't know why. It's like I can fix them, they'll be good. But then after like a good 5 miles of riding around and braking, they'll start rubbing again. And it is extremely annoying because no one likes that sound, especially when filming these videos. It's so annoying to hear, but we should be good for now. At least for now, give it a couple miles, we'll see. Also guys, let me know how you feel about the audio so far. Hopefully it's good, hopefully it's clean, hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm really trying to do my best to make these videos more higher quality as much as I can, I don't have that much experience when it comes to camera equipment, all that fun stuff, but I'm trying to teach myself, I'm trying to get more into it, and honestly, I'm having a lot of fun doing that. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it yet, I might have mentioned it in one of my past videos, I'm not too sure if I have or not, but I actually put some new tires on this Wired Freedom. They're slick tires and honestly perform so much better than the stock tires on this bike. It is such an insane difference when you go from off-road tires on your bike to, oh my God, some actual slicks. Your bike's performance increases insanely. Well, I wouldn't say insanely, but a good amount, and it's extremely noticeable, that's for sure. I think it's like called Wanda something. I'm not exactly sure of the exact brand, but I'll pop that name up on the screen. And maybe a link in the description if you guys are curious. But yeah, these things, it's like, I feel like I don't have to hit the throttle as much because I can just tap the throttle a little bit and the bike will just keep going and keep going. Like there's not that much rolling resistance. What is going on here? Come on guys, come on. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel like there's not a whole lot of rolling resistance, so the bike will just keep rolling for a good while. So I feel like it saves me a lot of battery, which is extremely important right now because I'm at 46%. We got to be a little careful. All right guys, come on, we have a green light. Oh, okay. There's a speed bump. I was gonna say, what are we doing here? We're gonna go with this Kia and take a right. We just gotta slow down a little bit because we're on two wheels. We don't got this grip like this guy right here. But we're gonna go for it. Oh, look at this beautiful view. We got the Grand, I said the Grand. We got the Pan Pacific Park over to the right of us. Now we're cruising over here. Man, I love riding around over here on these big roads. It's my favorite part of California. It's got these big open roads. Well, depending on the time of day, there's a lot of traffic. Right now, our biggest concern should be cops. Although I guess not really, because again, we're on a bike that actually looks like a bike, so not too much to stress about. Worst comes to worst, I gotta just do a little bit of pedaling. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta blend in like a regular civilian. This is just a regular bike. Yeah, it's definitely kind of dead here today. Maybe it's just because it's later in the afternoon, but usually this spot is way more busy. Especially over here to the right of me is the Grove, and then we got the farmer's market over there. We're gonna hop in the left lane over here and keep going straight. Never mind, we were going to. Then we couldn't catch that light. I guess we're gonna go right here, because if I don't, cars will freak out on me. You know, it's funny, on this road I'm on right now, for some reason yesterday I was riding around, I saw so many Surrons. Like, consistently, day to day, when I'm riding on this road, I'll see a crap ton of Surrons. There's usually younger kids, I'm not gonna lie, probably like 15 to 16 years old, on these Surrons going crazy. Now, am I hating? Not necessarily. I'm just more so jealous. Like, damn, how can they afford that? I know they probably can't. It's probably their parents, but, you know, I'm not hating. Lucky them. Okay, maybe I'm hating a little bit. I'm just a little jealous. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's funny, all around these roads near Pan Pacific and West Hollywood, I feel like I always have to go extremely fast just because the amount of supercars, and I feel like people like to race around here, so usually try to do my best to keep up with traffic. Luckily, the Wire Freedom does a pretty okay job at that. We also gotta watch our motor temp. My current motor temp is a 237. Yesterday I was riding and my motor shut down on me. I'll insert that clip right now. Oh, my bike overheated. Just when I thought I was gonna make it home in one piece, my bike overheated. That's one thing about these Wire Freedom bikes. So honestly, in my experience, any high-powered geared motor, they kind of overheat a lot, and it's kind of annoying. Now, I also want to keep mentioning that I don't ride these bikes to the way they're meant to be ridden. I do like to defend a lot of these companies and saying that you shouldn't ride these bikes like motorcycles. Just because they can go that fast doesn't mean you should keep sustaining those speeds for long periods of time. You should ride them like actual bikes, but maybe that's just my opinion, because they do advertise it sometimes as if you could continuously ride them like that. So, I mean, and again, that's not me saying you can't. You definitely could, and it's not going to give you the biggest problem in the world. Like, you could survive. I mean, look at me. I'm 240 pounds riding this thing like a motorcycle, and the majority of the time, just fine. All right, we got to be careful riding next to these buses. We don't want to get run over. I don't know too sure. I'm going on the sidewalk. Nope. I'm not too sure what that bus was planning on doing, but I don't want nothing to do with it. All right, let's take a ride over here, and then we might hop on Santa Monica Boulevard. That might be our next best bet. You guys can finally start hearing my brakes. Now they're starting to rub again. All right, so we are entering onto Santa Monica Boulevard here. So we're gonna take a right on this road and do our best to keep up with traffic, but we'll probably be okay. The Wire Freedom does a really good job. Doesn't have as much torque as the Tuttio ICT, but as we know now, the Tuttio ICT isn't reliable. But to update you guys on that situation, I have the tracking number for my new motor, and I was able to track it. It's in China currently, but I think from what I can see, it's on a plane now to the US, and it's gonna be given to USPS, and they'll be doing the final delivery part of it. So as you guys can imagine, I'm extremely excited about it. It's about damn time we finally get a new motor. Let's pass this bus, because we can, with the Wire Freedom. But yeah, I'm extremely excited about it. Hopefully we'll get the Tuttio back on the road. But I also want to be completely transparent with you guys and keep you guys updated on my current situation in life and when it comes to e-bikes in general. So we are pretty close to being monetized. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we're very, very close. I think we're a couple hundred watch hours away, which, by the way, do your boy a favor and just watch all my videos all over again. Put it on autoplay, right? Once I get monetized, I'm probably gonna shove all the money, if any money I get from that, into buying more e-bikes, probably getting me like a Surron maybe, or just getting unique and different kind of e-bikes and testing them out. Because if you guys have watched any of my videos, I think we can all agree, I beat the crap out of these e-bikes. Like, I'll give you some real world use on these bikes, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people would just give the bike one ride and then like, okay, it's good, we're not doing too much. Like, no, I'm gonna be going on this bike, full power, full speed for many, many miles, all across LA, hitting speed bumps, hitting cracks, hitting bumps, jumping the bike. Like, it's gonna take a beating when I'm riding it, like right now. And we're gonna be able to test if the bike can handle it or not. It's like so disappointing with the whole Tuttio situation. And again, I don't want to seem like I'm complaining a lot. I really do love the bike, and I do appreciate the fact that Tuttio is eventually responding to me and is going to send me a new motor. Like, at the end of the day, even though the customer service is pretty bad, they have responded and they have sent me out a new motor. So I guess I can't say too much yet. Obviously, if this motor breaks again, I am going to have an issue with Tuttio. If it works, then the problem solved, and I can give a shout out to Tuttio and tell them they honor their warranty. Can't say too much, you know. Come on, Suburban, move, please. Alrighty, guys, just like always, I appreciate y'all watching these videos. Please do your boy a favor. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.